What's up, YouTube? Now today we're reacting to Ice Spice hit rock bottom. Now, I didn't really listen to Ice Spice for real. I listened to that nigga much, whatever. I listened to that little shit. We finna get right into this video to see what's going on while she hit rock bottom. Now we're not reacting to the original video. We're actually finna see what Young Don got to say about it too. Just cause this nigga be having good talking points. A lot of the shit he say be kind of cool, and I can resonate with it or whatever. He has good points. Some of his points be like, but he has great points. Let me fix his light. He has great points for the most part. So we're just gonna check this out, see what he got to say about it.
Spice will come up was, remember how I said Ice Spice quote unquote friend was exposing her? Well, TJ.
Oh my God. What is that?
See, this nigga be trolling.
What? Whoa! My Lord. How Ice Spice lost 83% of her audience. Damn. Video by Get Like Prince. Okay.
All right, so it's by Get Like Prince. I'm gonna have to go check him out. Next time we gonna actually react to Get Like Prince. Shout out Get Like Prince.
Audience in the past year, and I mean, Ice Spice done lost 83% of her audience in the past year, and I mean, we can look at the numbers. Her last project did 28K first week. She turns around, drops a deluxe, and that did 4,800 first week. Not to mention all the other controversy she done been into.
Well, hold on, bro. I ain't gonna cap. Why do we look at the first week sales of anything? Like, y'all realize after the first week, it don't stop? Do y'all know that? Like, I want to know. Y'all put it in the comments. Why does the first week matter so much? Like, who did that? Why is it like, why does that matter?
Booed off stage, and this wasn't like a long time ago. This was
with Monday.com's intuitive work management platform.
Shut that up, bro. We're not finna do this. Oh, by the way, y'all, I just finished my first week of school. The first week was straight. I might end up making some videos talking about that. Anytime I do like a kit, and basically what a kit is like, when you do hair or like anything, like a couple cuts, I'll record some of my haircuts I do. Y'all gonna see all that. I'm gonna get into that when we get there. My dad told me he wanted me to, like, he think I should, like, he was giving me ideas or whatever. Dad, he was saying like it would be cool.
The beginning of this year.
It would be cool if I like recorded going up there and doing a whole 9, but I'm not sure how, recording and vlog the whole day would even go with that shit. Like, how many times would I do that before it's like, I'm doing the same thing every day, damn near. How many times do I record that before it's like overly repetitive? If y'all want to see that, I'll do it. But I feel like that's overly repetitive. I don't know. I will see the kits. I'll definitely show y'all. Like, anything where I'm hands-on learning, doing it, I'm gonna do it on camera. I'll y'all gonna see, bro. I will show y'all.
We seen Ice Spice get booed off stage. She come out, she do a little bad performance. People wasn't having it. Ice Spice really is one of the most interesting characters in hip-hop. We done seen her in so many different problems and issues with different people over the years, whether it was her little situation with Drake or getting full-on exposed by a quote-unquote former friend of hers.
All right, yeah, that was bad.
So with Ice Spice, we have one of the fastest rises in rap in modern day hip hop. But was the longevity there? That's a question we kind of seen getting answered with time, from the sales decreasing to the internet just being mad at her. I mean, that's something we done seen happen time and time again. Prime example, back in 2022, early show, she getting backlash. She would come out, she would do this show, and people wasn't messing with it. So many people wasn't messing with it that XXL will write a whole article just talking about this.
Yeah, it definitely smells of an industry plant. Doesn't really seem like someone who really wanted it from their core, from their soul.
Yeah, that's another thing. She was kind of an industry plant, bro. You can kind of tell. I'm not gonna lie. Like, she came out of nowhere. And I'm not even really tapped in New York drill, so I can't really speak on it. Yeah, maybe she's not, but I think she is. Everybody says she is. I think she might be, bro. People wouldn't just say that. If she been around, there would be old stuff for her. There's no old shit of her. It's just what we see now.
Shit came too easily. Easy come, easy go.
Performance.
That's why I'm not pressed to blow up, nigga. I don't care if I blow up 10 years from now, that would be perfect. Because then y'all will see this, all of me here, growing, getting up there. I have like a fan base that's like, you know, that grew along with me on some shit. That's what I want. Like DDG, that nigga, that, you know what I'm saying, how he got his fan base. Them niggas damn near grew with him. I've been watching DDG since goddamn middle school. For real. So the way he did it is how I want to do it. Nigga blew up gradually, slowly. It was smooth. It was fast. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't too fast, but he got there. You know what I'm saying?
The backlash she got, they would say this. Ice Spice is arguably one of the hottest newcomers in the rap game, but her less than stellar performance at 2022 Rolling Loud New York has garnered mixed reactions from fans. Rest in peace, Rolling Loud New York. You are missed. On Friday, September 23rd, Ice Spice made a surprise cameo appearance during Fabio Foreign's set at the Rolling Loud 22 New York. The 22-year-old rap newbie performed her viral track Munch to the crowd's delight. However, some people on social media were highly critical of Ice Spice's lackluster performance, and it was a big
Bro, what did she do?
conversation
Like,
at this time about
what makes
Ice
a
Spice
performance
and her
lackluster,
whole
y'all?
career. But like I said, Ice Spice career
What was she
been full
supposed
of
to do?
controversy and antics. And the antics,
Bro, it's not even hard for a chick like Ice Spice. I mean, you don't got to have the vocal abilities. They got the track playing in the background. You just got to wear some short shorts and just bend it over.
All right, see what I'm saying? Okay. All right. You know what I'm saying? I'll let her have it. He got it.
Do a little dance like
Because
fucking
that's how
TikTok.
she put herself
I
out
mean,
there.
come on. How do you fumble this?
She's not like
Man,
a.
how do you fumble this?
She's not like a.
surrounding
What's that
Ice
one
Spice
girl?
been real.
I forget her name. I'm
and
not even
been
gonna
there
bring
really
her
since
up.
her time early into the music space. Ice Spice's whole brand was built around antics. You know,
Yeah,
nigga,
yeah,
6ix9ine, what was his antic? Oh man, nigga, I beef with everybody. I'ma say what I want. I don't care. Ice Spice antic was shaking ass, and people loved her.
Yeah, that's how she put herself out
It
there.
works.
Yeah.
Also came with its bad peers. So at the same time, we seeing all this talk about Ice Spice not necessarily being about the music, but more her as a personality. Problems would start the show. Y'all know we in this fast food era of music. There's really no going around it. I could make a whole video talking about the type.
Ice Spice should have looked at herself as an OnlyFans model who raps. She should have looked at herself as the best, like, OnlyFans model rapper on the planet.
What?
Instead of seeing herself as a rapper that tries to be sexy. If she had turned that shit around, I think she'd be in a whole different, ball game right now.
The music
Yeah.
era we in
I mean,
right now.
yeah,
And, you know,
that's just a different kind of
a lot of
market.
this modern day
though.
music ain't really bad, just a good bit of it lacks substance. But this is a conversation you done probably heard play over and over again throughout the
But that's the thing, y'all. Niggas don't care about the substance shit no more. Like, bro, you know how many good rappers that have substance in their music that's not getting played because niggas want to listen to Cardi? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, do y'all really care about that? When a nigga that lacks substance starts blowing up, don't start saying he lacks substance, he shouldn't be. No, nigga, just go listen to the niggas with substance. What are you talking about? That's not what he brought to the table. That's not what he wanted to bring to the table. I can say the same thing about her. She didn't want to bring that. Or, maybe she couldn't bring it, but you know what I'm saying? She didn't even try to bring that.
years, and it also has something to do with how accessible music has become. You know, back in the day, niggas gotta go through hoops to, get in the studio. If you broke,
Yeah.
you can't really.
It's never been easier to do anything. It's never been easier to do anything,
That's
honestly.
another thing,
Nigga
yeah.
really record no music. You
Like,
can't
y'all
record
see
in
me
the
on
studio, but
BandLab,
now
nigga,
you can make a hit
BandLab
song on your phone.
not
You
supposed
make
to be a
hit song,
thing.
post on TikTok, you
Shout
go
out
viral,
BandLab,
you
bro.
got you a hit song on the way. And that factor alone, it came with its pros and cons. On one hand, a lot more people are able to do what they love. A lot more people is out here actually being able to make music and gain attention from it. But at that same time, with it being so accessible, a lot of people don't be giving a fuck. They're like, man, nigga, I can make this shit for free. It's gonna take me 20 minutes. So I'm gonna get on here, I'm gonna say what I want on this nice beat. Most of the time, a lot of these producers do be caring, if we gonna be honest, but that's probably how niggas was feeling. And Ice Spice kind of fell into that trap. The overall landscape of her career was, I look good, and I make this real mediocre lullaby type music. And so, not only was she not talking about anything, not only was the music not really there.
Yeah, the music wasn't really there. That's the thing with Ice Spice. It wasn't really there.
It was kind of a recipe for disaster. Well, not kind of. It was a recipe for disaster. She became more.
But that's what y'all like. That's what y'all took in.
Rapper and time and time again.
Like, we can't completely just blame Ice Spice for that shit. That's what y'all niggas
But throughout the
took.
time of her being in all of these antics, of course, someone else would come.
Why
to
did
the
y'all
picture
blow that
at one
up?
point. I mean, it kind of set a pattern.
I'm not
for these
defending her. I'm just saying, like,
so
look at
Ice
it.
Spice in the industry.
If we look at it in the broader stance of things, why did y'all niggas Why did she get through the door in the first place? Her first song should have been like, "Hey, what the fuck is this? Turn this shit off." Not that. It was
She
not
look
that.
good. Of course, rappers gonna start gravitating toward Ice Spice. One of these rappers so happened to be Lil TJ.
Oh,
And
yeah.
at one point, they had that little thing going on. I don't know if they was dating. I don't know if they were just, you know what I mean, getting it in. I don't know what they had going on, but they had something. And it was a conversation. And people were paying attention to it. And they was working together. I mean, at one point, you know, they shooting music videos, they doing songs. And just so happens that Lil TJ pulling up to one of him and Ice Spice music video shoots, the man got arrested. Article write this: NYPD arrested Lil TJ in the Bronx, and now the rapper is in police custody for an alleged weapons violation. Law enforcement sources tell TMZ that TJ was arrested following a traffic stop in the Bronx on his way to film with Ice Spice. We told officers found a handgun in the vehicle, so they arrested him. But that wasn't the end of TJ problems with Ice Spice. Well, that wasn't necessarily a problem with Ice Spice. It just had something to do with her. But what?
That's definitely the first red flag, though. Guys, I tell you all the time, stay away from unfortunate people. Stay away from unlucky people, okay? Everybody catches an L every now and again. Everybody makes a mistake every now and again. But if you see somebody that's constantly taking L's, stay the fuck away, dude. It's bad. It's bad shit.
problem with TJ and Ice Spice will come up was, remember how I said Ice Spice quote unquote friend was exposing her? Well, TJ.
Oh my God. What is that?
I don't understand.
What
people.
is that even?
I don't know.
Whoa. Why do women intentionally make themselves less attractive, less appealing? Oh my God. My Lord.
Got brought up during this time
like a
period.
So in this
demon.
part of the story, there was 3 people involved. There was
This
Leo
is her?
Trapper.
This is the same chick? Wow.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Is that the same girl? That shit crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Baby Storm, and Ice Spice. Now, Baby Storm and Ice Spice had been quote-unquote best friends for a long time.
Baby
They were,
Storm.
you know, real close. Right along the time period where Cleo Trapper was going in on Ice Spice, we would have Baby Storm really
Man,
add-
Ice Spice really is very pale. That is crazy. She is very pale. She's
There's a
almost
girl named
albino.
Cleo Trapper.
and on top of everything else.
That's a-
Basically, she
that's
was
a hard
Ice
name,
Spice
low-key.
of dating TJ. She was like, nigga, you was dating TJ, but at the same time, you was dating Riot, who is one of, if not the most important part of Ice Spice's career. If Riot wasn't here, Ice Spice wouldn't be here. That
Damn.
nigga was the producer that made everything for her, basically. So this friend is like, you know, you was dating Riot, but you over here messing around with little TJ. You doing this with TJ, but you got this nigga at home. And this best friend would expose this to the internet. Not
Damn.
only would she expose this to the internet, she would text this nigga phone and then post the messages online. She would text Ryan and say, Ice Spice cheated on you with TJ in 2022 and lied to your face about it.
Damn.
Then she had the audacity to sing about it on Gangsta Boo, the song that you produced. Go ask her about it.
Oh,
She
shit.
was
Whoa,
almost
nah. He
sorry.
produced
The
it?
night she slept in TJ's bed while you were in the house. Now, wait. I
God
don't think, bro,
damn.
there's no way these two could have actually been dating, because what do you mean? This nigga Riot was at the house with Ice
Hey,
Spice and TJ. And he let Ice
That
Spice
hurt
go
me, and
sleep
it's not
in
even
bed
my situation.
with another
Whoa.
Yeah, I mean, bro, but these niggas be weird as fuck, dude. I'm telling you. Some of these dudes, they be weird as fuck. Just because a guy's good at making noises on the keyboard and making a beat doesn't mean that he's like you or me, like he's normal. You know what I'm saying? These dudes be letting their girls do the weirdest shit.
And then he let her diss him on his own beat. There's
That's
no
wild.
way
That's
that's
wild.
actually what went down. And if it was,
I'm not
and
gonna
that's
say
really
that.
what
Never
happened, that Riot nigga got some problems.
He
Because
do.
what you mean? She slept in the bed with this nigga while you was there, and that's your girl. That's a whole nother conversation. We ain't about to get into that.
Me personally, I would never let no girl of mine sleep with another man in the same house as me knowing about it. This is crazy. This is wild. I don't know. I don't even know what to do with this information. This feels like something I shouldn't know.
Yeah.
But look,
That's straight cockatoo vibes right there.
That I didn't want to say it.
Make
I didn't want to
sure
say
you tap
it.
in with me on Instagram at GetLikePrince. I just dropped some nice pictures on there. You might as well go tap in.
What happened to the audio?
Nigga look like a fucking
Oh. What's up with the audio, bro? Can y'all hear that? What? I can't even ask y'all.
model for fucking, I don't even remember the name of that store.
So now that we're on the topic of this friend,
Oh shit! Why this shit doing that shit all of a sudden, bro? Let me switch headphones. I gotta switch headphones. It's just the headphones, and it's not the actual video doing that, or I'm gonna get pissed off. This whole video gonna get scrapped. I'm not gonna lie. Let me see.
After she would fall out with Ice Spice,
Yeah, it's the
this friend
headphones.
would
Not using those no more.
describe and explain herself as to why she fell out with Ice Spice and why she's exposing her. She was saying that Ice Spice was real entitled, and the whole time that these two were on tour together, well, when she was with Ice Spice on tour, she was getting mistreated. You know, she was getting treated bad. Ice Spice was, you know what I mean? The vibe will write this. Ice Spice and her friend Cleo Trapper shared their disdain toward one another on social media, both accusing the other unsavory behavior. The back and forth started when Cleo Trapper detailed her experience on the Y2K tour on TikTok. In multiple videos, she described Ice Spice as calculated and said she was only invited to this tour to clean up Ice Spice's image after her text messages disparaging Nicki Minaj was leaked. Cleopatra would say, cause we never chilled on like some chill stuff. It was always in the blogs the next day and the song dropping. You actually have one time to show me that you jealous, intimidated, untrustworthy, fake, disloyal, a whole bunch of other words. And Cleo Trapper claimed she was only given a day to prepare for the tour, but was not included in the official tour promo. And she felt she was mistreated by Ice Spice. Her allegations also include being forced to change in bathrooms, coming out of pocket for hotel rooms, and not being paid.
Her soul it doesn't belong to the person above. Some people are lucky.
Oh shit.
We're gonna call it luck.
She's saying that. She's saying she belongs to Satan.
We're not gonna call it her being blessed, because I don't think the Lord will bless somebody like her. What's up, y'all?
The Bible says that all things that you have come from above. All things that you have come from heaven. Let me show you the verse. Let's go with the New King James Version. John
See, W
answered and
down
said,
for
"A
pulling out the
man
Bible
can
with this one.
receive nothing
I like this.
unless it
Yeah.
has been given to him from heaven." So everything that everybody has comes from above. Metaphorically, of course. And what is the real meaning of that? You are the master of your reality. You are the master of your reality. Everything comes from above. What you consider good, what you consider bad, but we ain't gonna get into that shit right now.
It's your girl Cleo. So y'all know me. I've always been vocal about everything, about literally everything. Nobody can shut me up. Nobody can silence me. Like, was you silent? Or was you silent? Okay, and nobody's gonna do that to me. This video isn't to bash anyone. This is for me to speak on my experience and what I went through. And I want my fans to learn from this. My fans, my followers, my supporters, my future fans, followers, supporters.
She literally said she's the spawn of Satan. Ice Spice is the spawn of Satan. And she's like, I'm not making this to bash anyone, though.
You don't even have to like me. I want y'all to literally take this situation that I'm about to break down to y'all and be inspired by it. And understand that no matter what the opportunity is, nobody should make you feel less than or make you feel like shit because they gave you an opportunity. It does not matter. It does not give a door, an open way for somebody to try to humiliate you or try to make you feel less than.
That's real.
And as a black woman, a confident one who knows exactly who she is and exactly what she wants in this world, people are so intimidated by it. And it's either you're intimidated and scared of it, or you love it and you just love it. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, I was around somebody who was clearly intimidated by me, and just who I am as a person.
This woman is not going anywhere in fucking life. She's not going anywhere in music. How often do you see superstars making videos like this while they're still small? She's not going anywhere. She believes that her outcomes in life are dependent on external things, what other people think about her interactions with other people. She doesn't know how to detach. She doesn't know how to focus. And so she is here, venting, trying to throw Ice Spice under the bus, and probably rightfully so. You know, she doesn't seem like a great person, but yeah, this isn't going to help you. I don't even know what the goal is here. People don't understand how to move with the end in mind, man. It's okay though.
So the ending of July, I get a call from Ice very early in the morning. Cleo, come on tour with me. I miss you.
Awesome shit.
And I'm just like, girl, I'm not about to come on tour with you and watch you perform all month. Like, I got a nigga. I got stuff that I could be doing. I could be getting money. I have opportunities in New York. I have brand deals. I have things that I need to focus on. So for me to travel all over the United States with you to watch you perform kind of crazy. She's like, no, I want you to perform. And I gagged. You want me to perform? She ain't never, ever brought me out on stage. I was like, oh, wait. Okay. Like, I guess this girl, in my head, this is what I'm thinking. I'm like, I guess she's really trying to make up for that fake shit that got exposed, like, a month ago. Like, she's really trying to, like, you know, be an actual friend, because that shit was weird as fuck. And I checked her about that shit, and even for her to apologize was like pulling teeth. Like, girl, you got caught calling your friend jealous for no fucking reason. And her excuse was that I didn't speak up when I was asked if she was Nigerian. Like, girl, I met you a month before that video. I didn't even know you was Nigerian.
Oh wow, she's Nigerian.
She's Nigerian. Wait, Ice Spice is Nigerian. Who's
Who's
Nigerian?
Get on Twitter and say this. The only reason I'm saying this now is because I thought Ice Spice was a real friend. I've known her since we were 13. We went to the same grade school and high school together. She was my high school bully, but I forgave her because she apologized for bullying me.
Buddy.
She only tried to
You're a high school bully, and you thought she changed? Hold on, bro. I can't even go look it up because
Kendall with me when I started.
You're a high school bully, nigga?
She used my connections and my resources to make her way to the top and pretended to be my friend.
Ice Spice ain't that old, dog. So high school really wasn't that long ago. That just happened, like, not just happened, but she's not that much older than, like, you know what I'm saying? Ice Spice at most is probably like 23. And she was a high school bully. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't that long ago, bro. It wasn't.
She forced everyone in her life to sign an NDA, including me. But the only person I'm signed to is God, so I will speak the truth. She would say, Ice Spice did everything in her power to make sure my career would never take off. She did everything you could possibly think of and more, but I'm not afraid of her anymore. This is the truth. But the thing about this friend, the internet kind of felt like she was crazy, because before the whole Ice Spice exposing situation, she would be online making weird-ass TikToks. I mean, just listen.
Donald Trump is going to be this year before the upcoming 2024 election. His death is what is ultimately going to cause a civil war in the United States.
What the fuck?
If you want to know what the civil war will look like.
What the fuck? Hold on, though. Did this happen before that nigga almost got assassinated, though? Did this happen before? Y'all, if this happened before, that's crazy. Because she was kind of close. Did this happen before? I wish I knew if this happened before. Hey, hold on.
Go to any movie theater and just watch the movie Civil War. That is exactly what will happen.
You mean the Avengers Civil War movie? Wait a minute.
In the United States.
Hold on. Just a movie. He playing, Don playing. But it's like, that actually almost happened. That actually almost happened, bro.
That will happen exactly how you see it in the movie theaters.
She should have dropped the date.
What you talking about?
She should have dropped the date.
She was low-key shit posting, like crazy posting, just yapping. She really wasn't wrong about that assassination thing.
I was gonna say.
Keep in mind, nigga, this TikTok was posted before July of 2024.
Ooh,
yeah.
Okay.
In that month, that failed attempt against Trump.
That is kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy.
Yeah, thank you.
A lot of people were saying that they were going to try and assassinate him. I remember before it happened, a guy at my work, I was taking a break from YouTube, a guy at my job who was like a big Trump guy, you know, he was like, man, I think they're going to try and get him. And literally like a week later it happened. So a lot of people were making that prediction.
It wasn't like a one-time thing with her. A lot of her posts was her, you know, talking like this. And so when people dug into her TikToks and dug
she actually looks good right there.
A lot of what she said, or a lot of what people heard from her would go in one ear and out the other.
Sure, yeah.
But back to Riot. Now, Riot was the main component of Ice Spice's career, a producer who was with her from the beginning. This man done basically produced every single big song you ever heard from Ice Spice. Every hit, he had a part. He writing, he doing the beat, he doing this, they working together. They actually said we're writing this on Riot. Riot USA has reached the A-list beatmaker status in 2023. As the mastermind from a vast majority of songs from Ice Spice in April, Riot
An Ice Spice song cracked the top 5 on Billboard Hot 100s for the first time with Princess Diana, along with Nicki Minaj debuting at number 4 after landing a global publishing deal with Warner Chappell Music back in June. Riot done earned Producer of the Year from BMI R&B Hip Hop Awards over the summer. Now Riot USA closes out his breakthrough year with hopes of taking home a Grammy for Best Rap Song in 2024 with Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj, Barbie song. So he came up with Ice Spice. Then the whole little TJ situation happened. And there wasn't like a true public fallout between the two. But Riot really used that momentum he got from being with Ice Spice and working with Ice Spice to kind of trying to create his own rap career. Just the other day, he on stream with Platboy Max rapping.
Oh,
He's
real?
making beats.
Okay.
He's rapping, but he's still locked in. I mean, this nigga, not only was he on stream with
That's
Platboy
dope.
Max, not only has he been making
Good
his
for
music,
him.
this nigga was giving beats to speed out of everybody. But past that Riot situation, the beef with Ice Spice's friend like wasn't the only big beef she was gonna face. Another one was her and Lotto. Now these two would be on a borderline war with their fan bases. So Lotto and Nicki, they beefing, right? If you watch my vid back on Nicki, she doesn't beef with everybody. So Lotto and Nicki got their problem. And for a long period of time, Ice Spice and Nicki was always together. They had the Barbie song together. They pushing each other music. You see them together a lot. And Lotto beefing with Nicki had to create some tension with her and Ice Spice. And slowly, with time, this beef started brewing. It started cooking up. And people was speculating on if Ice Spice was dropping a line on Lotto or if Lotto was dropping a line on Ice.
That's crazy. These are two of the whitest looking black female rappers that I've ever seen in my life.
Spice. It was a lot going on, and people was wondering if this was gonna be a full-on rap war between these two female artists,
Hell nah.
or was it just gonna stay on social media? What?
Bro, I wonder when are we gonna get an actual rap like war like we had with the Drake and Future and the Kendrick Lamars and shit. When are we gonna get that with like female artists? Why they not like going crazy like that? I want to see that. They need to go ahead and get something like that. Shut up, you know what I'm saying? I don't know who, but somebody.
Shots, talking a little bit of shit.
Okay, yeah, Lotto also posted this picture. You can see Ice Spice, like, she's like sitting right by the Ice Spice thing. Is this ain't this Ruby Rose? So I think her thing is like, oh no, I wasn't dissing anyone. It's like, yo, she's trying to say, if the shoe fits, wear it. But you could tell she's trying to antagonize Ice Spice. Like,
Oh, for sure.
you have her in the back of your snippet. You're taking a picture by her face when there's a bunch of women faces there, right? You're trying to make sure people know it's Ice Spice.
Being in the back in that video, was that direct hit?
Yeah, you came right to it. I did not do that on purpose.
Right.
Okay. Buffy, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
And she
Liar!
took it like you did it on purpose.
oh, well then let's do it then. Like, it wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like that. I swear to God, like, it wasn't like that.
She swear to God.
Having a ball, leaving the club drunk. I'm like, let me make a little TikTok to this song I like.
She goes on live to explain it a little bit more.
Let me tell you something. I did the interview solely for the purpose, so I didn't have to like do shit like this, get on live, get on Twitter, and I'm just recording a TikTok.
It's always crazy when you see these like real light-skinned Barbie looking chicks talk like, you know what I'm saying? A girl from the hood is always like kind of jarring.
Be that deep. And on my mother, if I did see that video behind me, I still would have proceeded. Y'all need to stop this. Oh, she's lying. She's throwing her hand and the rose in her hand.
I think you could out-rap Ice Spice. I think Ice Spice is not here to rap battle. I think she knows how to maneuver this industry.
I'll be real. I couldn't name one Lotto song to save my life. Couldn't say.
He's tripping. I'm from Georgia. I can't. He's tripping. I don't know why. We actually gonna skip past that. Actually.
That's how bad Ice Spice is.
And she realizes one important thing. It's about
Shout out Lotto. I want to feature Lotto. If you see this, hook me up, bro. I need it.
likability, not talent these days. So, even going back to the whole Nicki Minaj thing, you know why? By the way, to me, Meg lost the battle, but she lost the battle and won the PR war. Nicki came off so nasty, so ugly. It came off, oh, I'm going at your dead mother. Like, by the way, that's all part of rap beef. So I'm not like over here like, oh my God, you should have did that.
Yeah, but you still gotta be a lady, right?
A lot of people was like, nah, because they was feeling like Ice Spice was gonna get washed. And I mean, y'all done heard Ice Spice music. Y'all know how she rap. Y'all know what she raps about. And when you compare her music to Lotto, like, a lot of people don't be giving Lotto credit, but her ass can really rap. She can really bring substance if she
Hell yeah, she can.
Comparing these two and actually putting them in a rap battle against each other where they dropping diss songs is kind of not fair. And we kind of seen the future and knew who would win this battle if they were to drop. If they were to get to dissing each other. And at one point, Lotto got questioned exactly on this topic. She beefed with Ice Spice.
I gotta listen. I gotta hear a little clip of Lotto. Let's hear a Lotto.
Yeah, go do that, nigga.
All right, she just dropped a new song called Chicken Grease. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Money, clothes, thick ass hoes. I like all my diamonds froze.
All right. Okay. That's the hook. I'm sure.
Super thick, gotta tailor all my dinners. All these 42 don't give a damn about my liver.
Okay. She seems like a fun person. She seems like a fun girl. Not really hearing a lot of lyricism here.
Bro, this just one song, bro.
Lay back, let me show you what I do for it. Pull up the valet in a new toy. Blow it back, now we kissing in the food court.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. She would wash Ice Spice.
Yeah.
God, just off of that.
Off of that alone.
I see why people are a fan of
off
her,
of that alone.
musically, of course, is the only thing I'm implying here.
Yeah. Didn't question her. She kind of said what I said. This rap battle wouldn't be fair. Ice Spice wouldn't even wrote that. This what Billboard wrote. Lotto said, if I was to do a battle, it would have to be with somebody I'm gonna go tit for tat with.
Right,
I really don't mean to throw shade, but why would she even want to do that?
I
And
mean,
Billboard
that's
were
a
right.
fact.
Between
I get
Megan Thee
that.
Stallion and Nicki Minaj, January back and forth, Quavo and Chris Brown beef, and of course the culture shifting Kendrick, Drake beef.
Right.
Rap battles have been a big phenomenon across hip hop.
Nigga said the culture
Ice Spice
shifting.
have been primarily
Jesus
concerned
Christ.
with sending subliminals to one another. Lotto would say, I feel like she's doing it.
Y'all
in
be
her
on
lane.
dick.
It's two different types of vibes.
But I get it, though.
don't
That shit
even
did
think she
kinda
gives
shift
me
the culture
I
in a
want to
way.
engage in the actual rap beef. Everyone gonna take their little jazz in the music, and it's not even that serious to me. I feel like you should do that. But as far as actual whole diss records to each other, I don't even think she will want to do that. I feel like
This is a whole diss in of itself. She doesn't even need to make a song. Just putting out this statement is like, she doesn't even want the smoke. Huh? Come on.
would it even make sense? But 2024 was not only filled with her getting exposed by her friend, beefing with Lotto, beefing with whoever, it would also be a big situation with her and Central C.
This white face thing that she's doing though, it's interesting. It's very pale. It's very pale. Like she looked more white than Central C, and Central C is a Caucasian man.
Central C girlfriend, the three main players in this story. And like with Lil TJ, there was a period of time where we seeing Central C and Ice Spice getting pushed together all the time now. Was there an actual relationship? Who knows? Ice Spice, Central C getting pushed together a lot. You seeing them always. People speculating. Are y'all together? And let me know if you want a vid on him. I've been thinking about, making a vid on Central C, especially with all the stuff that he done got into. And, he kind of got them gang times out in the UK, and that could make a good video. But they messing around. In their relationship having all this buildup, and then it led into Central C's girlfriend, ex-girlfriend at the time. They was getting into it. She seen all the little weird stuff going on with Ice Spice and Central C, and then she would get on TikTok explaining her side of the situation, explain the situation, and this went viral.
Obviously not. You told me to stand up, so I'm standing up. Let me tell you how I did not know that any of this was gonna fucking happen. Let me take you guys back a couple months. I'm laid up in bed with Pookie, and he comes to me, and he's like, I have a new song to show you.
This is a new fucking Pokemon to me, bro. The very white UK girl that's with the white roadman in the UK. That's a type of chick that I don't think I've ever seen in my life. This is a new category of woman that I'm discovering right now.
Yeah.
Right?
I see what you're saying.
She's very like, cause the white girls, this is what I mean. The white girls in America that like to roll with hood dudes, regardless of their race. You know what I'm saying?
I know he about to say the way they carry themselves is different.
They kind of have
you
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Baby.
Fucking for sure.
Vicky,
for sure,
kind of attitude, laid edges,
for sure,
dressed like a black chick. They have that vernacular usually, most of the time. Long fingernails, long eyelashes. This girl isn't giving me any of that.
Yeah.
So this is okay. All right. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get exactly what he's saying.
This is bizarre. Like, this is.
It's not bizarre. This is probably what it's. I'm not gonna say
Imagine
that. Never
Central
mind.
C being with, but okay, whatever.
Never mind.
Yeah, serenade me. I'm like ready to hear some poetry. And then he plays me his verse. I'm like, what the fuck? Not only did you just snitch on yourself that you're cheating, but you just told me exactly how. Give me your fucking phone. You telling me ZK Trappy69 with the wet emoji is not your childhood friend? He tells me it's just marketing and I know how the internet works. So
Like,
I just
those words coming out of this face, that's weird to me. Like what she just said.
And with the wet emoji, told me exactly how. Give me your fucking phone. You telling me ZK Trappy69 with the wet emoji?
ZK Trappy 69? This ain't, she should be in like a PacSun commercial or something.
Is not your childhood friend. He tells me it's just marketing and I know how the internet works, so I just forget about it. A while later, he tells me that he wants to hire an influencer to do like a lip syncing video to one of his older songs, and I'm like, okay, makes sense. Then he's like, I'm gonna send her a car because she asked for one. I was like, okay, makes sense. He didn't tell me he was sending her his personal car to start a dating rumor with her. I was with you guys, knees deep in that comment section, asking if we were.
But all of these different situations and everything
Nah, that's fucked up.
led her up to one moment. Led Ice Spice up to the moment of her debut album. When people, came across the idea that Ice Spice might be dropping an actual album, people questioned it because that music is real fast food. Like would a person really want to sit and listen to a full Ice Spice album?
Right.
That was a question that was brewing online, and that was a question that we would see answered when time came for this album to drop. So
it is really McDonald's. I know what they mean, bro.
Expecting this good album. They wasn't expecting nothing crazy. They was expecting 20 songs of Ice Spice. This album came out. And
20 songs of ass is what they were expecting. 20 songs
and
of
I
ass.
get that. Like,
it
I'm not gonna lie, they not. This shit, they not bullying Ice Spice, bro.
Probably 50 million monthly listeners at that time. That sparked up a whole conversation surrounding Ice Spice. And so now everybody, talking about Ice Spice, did she fall off or is she trash, blah, blah, blah. When all this backlash would come out, she would kind of respond really not caring. Well, I'm not going to say not caring, but her perspective.
If you respond, you care.
Yeah.
If you respond, you care. The only time you can respond and
not care is if someone asks you.
Not come off as if you care. Is if you know how to reframe the argument. But if you're defending yourself, explaining yourself, you care.
The way she looked at the situation was really in the right place. Because it wasn't like, oh, fuck y'all, my album did bad, but I don't care. She was just on some, this project did better than my last one. HSL were right. On Monday, August 5th, Ice Spice Sales came out, and it sold 28,000 copies first week. After the news surfaced online, Ice Spice typed up a response regarding her latest accomplishment. Although the multi-platinum artist expressed her gratitude about her album sales, she seemed more psyched about what she experienced during her tour. Ice Spice would say, my last project, Light, did 15K, so thank you to everyone who supported me then, and thank you to all the new supporters. Y2K World Tour has been fun, and these numbers are cool and all, but you should have seen that crowd I had last night. Just a month after this, she would come out and she would drop a deluxe. Problem with that deluxe was
I ain't gonna count. If I had 28,000 anything, I would be happy still. But that's just me.
It did.
I would never say, and those numbers are cool and all. Nigga, that's 28,000. Nigga, bro.
800 copies first.
I don't care. Look, y'all niggas can say whatever, right? About niggas' first week sales. As long as they not selling 10 copies and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Over 100 copies and that's it. 200 copies and that's it. If it's in the thousands, it's still pretty good, bro. You still ate off of that, bro. I don't care.
Who ordered a fucking deluxe, huh? Who ordered fries with that shit? Nobody asked for, you know what I'm saying, an all-you-can-eat buffet. Nobody wanted seconds, right? All right.
For an artist her size, you could ask anybody if they know Ice Spice. And they would say, you can go ask your damn grandma. You know who Ice Spice is? She's going to say yes. So Ice Spice, her brand has reach all over the world.
Well, my grandmother actually, she has early onset dementia. I don't think she knows who Ice Spice is. Love you, Grandma. Yeah, I got to go see her this year. I do.
to the actual music, that's not there. You know, at the same time she dropping this project, you know, that was around the time she got booed off stage, and that caused its own controversy. And really, throughout 2025, we haven't got a lot from Ice Spice. We got a little single from her in June, but it was more of a feature. It was a remix. But other than that, she hasn't dropped no album. She hasn't really been in no crazy big situations. We just seen her, you know, in a relationship or doing this or doing that. And what's next for Ice Spice is a very hard question to answer because we done seen such a big drop off already. And unless she has like an entire sound change, I don't know if Ice Spice announcing a new project or dropping.
Ice Spice is fucked. She is. Not because her music is bad, which objectively it is. Let's actually listen to her latest shit. Maybe she's turning this shit around. I doubt it though.
He got a stupid bitch. And he left that bitch cause I'm a cooler bitch.
Yeah, pretty.
Why does she do that?
Because I'm a
cooler bitch. No.
Yeah, she was wise not to try and battle rap Lotto. But yeah, Ice Spice, her energy is just fucked, dude. Her energy is fucked. I'm sure it's been fucked for a long time. She stumbled into this success, and she just couldn't hang, dude. She couldn't hang. Most people can't hang. You know what I'm saying? She can always.
That's why I'm taking it slow. I'm taking it slow, bro. I'm not trying to get up and go down. I'm good. I'm good where I'm at.
Head, man. And it really is just a decision. Nothing has to happen in the external. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can just make that quantum leap mentally. You can just fast forward to where you're going to be a year from now mentally. But it's just the fucking noise in your head, dude. The talking in your head, the worrying about what other people think, that shit slows down progress. Some people, it makes them stall out completely. I think that's what's happening to Ice Spice.
Yeah. What other people think, what other people think, what other people are doing, what other people are saying when you're not around, bro, don't think about that stuff, bro. That shit doesn't matter for real.
The best for everybody. I want everybody to win. I would love it if we all were flying in private jets and, you know, living in mansions and just living in utopia. I would love that for everybody. But unfortunately, most people can't get out of their own fucking way, dude. You can't get.
Shout out Don, bro, because he talking about some real shit. I think we're going to end the video there because it's pretty much over. Pretty much over. Like I said, next time we're going to react to the original video. I just seen Don had posted this. Let me subscribe on this channel. What? Yeah, I'm not going to subscribe on this channel. I'm subscribed on the other channel. I seen it on my TV and was like, why not just react to this? Let me know in the comments what to react to. I don't be knowing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Content be kind of dry lately. Like, it's just niggas streaming and walking around doing shit. If y'all want me to react to, like, hold on, gotta put this shit on charger. If y'all want me to react to, like, a DDG stream or something like that, y'all let me know. I'll react to it, but, you know, I'm not sure if y'all gonna enjoy that. I can react to some more Tirzu. I might end up doing that today. I might react to some more Tirzu today. I might react to some something else. I don't know what else I'm gonna do today, but yeah. Like I said, the first week of school, that shit was cool. I fucked with it. I don't think that's gonna be too hard to do this and that at the same time. I think that shit gonna be pretty cupcake. So yeah, y'all gonna keep getting videos from me as long as that shit is good. And what else I gotta say? That should be it for right now. With that being said, y'all,